a little bit more, but it doesn't look to be into the 20.
Design team from Team New Zealand developed the AC40. The purpose of this boat was to be the one design class for the America's Cup teams to race in the preliminary regattas, and also for the youth and the women America's Cup teams to race during the America's Cup in the 2024 event. For sure, this boat has proven successful, both for training the teams, but also as an accessible boat for the youth and the women. One of the key elements of the AC40 is that it has a fully automated flight control system that makes it much more easy for any crew to go on the boat and sail from day one.
The AC40 was introduced for a couple of reasons. Primarily, we wanted a testing tool, a smaller boat at smaller scale that we could test things on, which is less expensive and faster to develop. We also wanted a tool that could help us with in-house racing, so we wanted to be able to have two AC40s so we could take our sailing team out and sort of hone our racing skills, which is very hard to do when you've got one AC75. And thirdly, I guess we wanted to create a platform where we could bring new talent into the sport.
The AC40 is a one design boat that Team New Zealand designed at the beginning of this America's Cup campaign. It was really taking, I suppose, a lot of the learnings we've had as a team and putting together a really simple, efficient package that would allow people not only to get into the America's Cup and have a good training platform, but also allow a boat that can be used by the youth and the women to really, I suppose, develop those pathways through. I think been an amazing success.
Everyone's on a foil now, and that's what, it's a lot more, it's faster, it's much more exciting, and I think it really appeals to a younger generation. So I think now, young people can see that, they enjoy doing it, and there's a clear path for them all the way through to the America's Cup.
In the world of the America's Cup, the simulator has certainly allowed young people with no much foiling experience to go from simulator to racing in a very short time. The simulator developed by Team New Zealand had made quite an impact. The reason being that it lets sailors try beforehand with a simulation type that is very, very close to reality.
The America's Cup has always been the peak. It's always been seen as the peak of sailing. In history, so much development and trickle-down effect into the sport of sailing, whether it be sails or masts or boat construction or instrumentation software, it usually starts at the America's Cup. That's what's unique about it.
A couple of Olympics ago, there was no foiling in the Olympics. Now you've got the NACRA, the wing foiling and the kites. And when I talk to younger sailors, or even myself as a sailor, everyone's excited by foiling. All the young people want to go fast. They want to fly above the water, go quick. So I think that's really helping to get the next generation involved in sailing, keep them involved in sailing and excited by sailing, which is really awesome.
The reason foiling caught up so fast is, for sure, on one side the speed and the other thrill element. Makes people stay together, even though, let's say, socially more, in a sort of cross sport significance. What I mean by that is, while normally sailing was very divided in groups, so there were like the windsurfers, the kiters, and the people that was going on boats. Now it's people that do foils, and because foils is taking every aspect of sailing, then we see a much more social contribution to it.
It's amazing to see the progression. It seems like every cycle the boats get a whole magnitude faster, and it's just been incredible to be a part of the journey from, I suppose, 2013 when, just before my time in this team, when foiling was pioneered in big America's Cup boats, through to kind of becoming a lot more mainstream. And now you go down to a beach and you see there's so many people out enjoying that progression, whether it's winging or sailing smaller foiling classes, foiling windsurfers, kite surfers. It's incredible to see the way our sport's evolved, and I really love the direction it's gone.